to JJ's Mystical Market. My name is JJ, and today we are going to go over the WitchCasket March subscription box. And I'm not sure what they got for this month, but it kind of sounded interesting on their last, and it is Apothecary. That is my favorite. I love apothecary stuff, and this box is chock full, so I'm really super excited about this box. So we'll put the little booklet off to the side. So this box for March was $54.65. And the international fee was 44 cents. So not too bad. And it is a monthly subscription box, and there are always amazing things in here. All handcrafted for the most part, and exclusive to these boxes. So we'll go ahead and get right into there. So first things first is WitchCasket. It says letting go spell powder ritual. So create magical powder to help you let go. So that's kind of how their label looks. And it comes in a nice little black envelope here. I love their labels too. They got so much detail in them. I always try not to rip them because I like them so much. All right. And pull all that out. Is that all of it? Yes. Oh, that is a cute little card there. And it talks about the spell on the back of it. It says letting go spell powder ritual, and it tells you what's in this. So it says, let's see, there's the piece of paper for intention, I'm assuming. And then that is a number 3, that's a number 2, and we got a number 1. So number 1 contains basil, and then number 2 contains dandelion, and number 3 contains lemon balm. And then you just have a pencil, and then there's a fireproof dish you'll need, and a match and lighter. It says note down on the paper something that you need to let go of. Fold the paper away from you. Place the paper in a fireproof bowl and burn it. And then you add the ashes from the paper along with a small amount of the basil, the dandelion, and lemon balm into a mortar and grind counterclockwise with a pestle, and affirm your intent to let go of whatever was causing you upset. And it gives a little more details, so if you want that information, get your own box. But yeah, really cool. I love the detail they put in that. And I like the artwork too. Actually, I don't know why I'm putting that back in there. We're going to need to look at that later. And then next thing is apothecary labels. So we'll go ahead and take a look at those. Wow, it's stuck. There we go. Got it. Let's see what these look like. Oh, okay. So they got these here. And then there's another set here. And then another set here. So those are really nice. I like the details on those. Simple but effective. All right. Very nice. Definitely use those. I have lots of bottles. And then we have our monthly artwork here. That is really cool. Like a little bookshelf with all your apothecary ingredients. And this is that monthly manifestations that we talk about each time. About what are my monthly goals, or what are my goals this month? What practical steps can I take to reach these goals? And then what magical steps can I take to reach these goals? And then the little saying on the bottom says, the seeds are planted, intentions are set. I command my desires to be met. Those are always so cute. I love those. Oh, that looks awesome. I don't know what it is, but I love the pouch. So this is kind of, it's not really felt, but it kind of feels like a cloth-like felt. So very nice little pouch here. And there is stuff inside. And we'll see what these are. Oh, it's a little set of tongs. That is so cute. And it's got like little detail on there. I love that. I love the engraving. And just, and what do we have here? Oh, it's a little dropper. You got a little dropper, and it's got their little signature on there. Little WitchCasket looking design. That is so cool. Get y'all set up for doing apothecary here. I really like those tongs. And they're usually, like, a lot of their wood is, items are made out of acacia wood, so I'm assuming that's what that is. Very pretty. I like that. Should I leave that like that? Okay. And, oh, and see, speaking of acacia wood, they have an acacia wood pestle and mortar set. So can't wait to look at that. It says, place your herbs in the mortar, hold the pestle firmly, grind the rounded end of the pestle down into the herbs, and roll it against the mortar while applying firm pressure. Grind until you've reached your desired consistency. Grind clockwise for attraction spells and counterclockwise for banishing spells. Lovingly crafted from acacia wood, known for its protective qualities. So that's why they use the acacia wood. So I love that they explained that. And I always like the color of acacia wood. Oh, that's cute. There's your little pestle there. And then, let's see here. Ooh, I like this because it's flat on the bottom. This is really cool. I'm going to set that off to the side there. It is flat on the bottom. So, like, I know a lot of the bowls, like, I mean, it's hard to kind of keep it, you know, in place. So with a flat bottom, it's easier to really get in there and grind. So that is really cool. And they got designs on the front of that. And then they have their WitchCasket emblem on the bottom. That is so cool. I love this. I'm going to use this all the time. My gosh. Yeah, that is so nice. I really like that. I'm a sucker for apothecary stuff, but especially this right now. All right. And next we have an apothecary potion bottle. So there's that. And it has little designs on the sides. And let's see. Pull that up. Ooh. Oh, that is really pretty. And those little labels, a label will go really nicely on that. Look at that apothecary bottle. That is cute. I like that. I like the amber, kind of amber color that it has. That's a solid glass too. You can tell it's really thick. And you got your little cork. Very nice. That is really cute. I like that. Oh, and it even says something on the bottom there. I don't know if that's the right way or not. I can't tell what it says. Oh, it says WitchCasket. It was upside down. So there you go. So they got their little imprint. So they must have handmade this. That's really cool. All right. And next box, it says glass potion funnel. I don't think I've ever seen a glass funnel. see here, got silicone gel. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's the same color as the bottle. That is so cute. Look at that. That is so cool. I really like that. This whole set is really neat. This is probably like my favorite box so far. If you couldn't tell. Because I love Apothecary to begin with, but they've got some really cool items that I have not ever seen. So I am loving it. All right. So this is Witch Essential Casket is what it says. And it says Devil's Claw Root. Protection, banishing, purification. Let's see if we can kind of open. I've never seen that type of herb before, so let's pull that out. Let's see what that looks like. All right, so that's what it looks like there. And then you got, let's see if I can kind of show you, there's quite a bit in there. So it says, use this magical root in spells and rituals for protection, banishing, and purification. Used to protect thresholds, dress, or circle candles, to add to charm bags and or spell jars, or in ritual baths. So very nice. Devil's Claw Root. All right. And got something else here. An acorn for strength. Use this beautiful iron acorn charm. Add strength to your charm bags or whatever spell jar, or wear it as a simple charm for personal strength. Well, that sounds cute. Let's see. That's the back of it, so you can see the design. Oh, that is so cute. They made it look like a little spell jar, and then you got your little acorn charm. That is so cute. I love that. All right. And next item we have is, it says WitchCasket's Apothecary, and this is kind of one of those kind of cloth bags. And let's see what we have in here. Oh, there's a card that kind of tells, what is this? Bewitching Bottle Belt Clip. Okay. So it says, keep your charm bottles, potions, tinctures, and sacred herbs close at hand with enchanting bottle belt clip for wandering witches to carry a little magic wherever they roam. Well, that's cool. Let's see. Get that out of there. Oh, that is so cute. Look at that. It's all imprinted. Let's see here. Kind of undo that. See if we can get that little bottle in there then. And kind of pull it apart a little bit. It kind of shows you, it has directions on how to do it on there. Kind of slide that in there. It's perfect for that size there. And then kind of do this up here. You can do this without dropping it. There we go. That's in there pretty good, I think. Maybe. And tighten it up. I don't know if I want to do it that way. Let's see. We'll do like a little tie like this. Like a tying a shoelace. There we go. And there you go. There you have it. That is really cute. This is such a lovely set. I really like this. And then last but not least is our script for the month. Let's see what one this is. Set this box over to the side so we can kind of put all this out so you can see it all too in a moment. then this one, spell bottles. So it talks about different spell bottles. So one for abundance, one for good fortune, for happiness and psychic ability. Oh, I might try that one. Oh, and then healing. So it gives you, tells you what to put in certain spell bottles. So that is really neat. I love this whole box. All right. So now we've actually finished the box. So go ahead and have you see everything we got in the box today. All right. So that is everything we got in the box. So really nice items. And we'll kind of go over in the pamphlet and give a little more detail. So, go over in the little packet. Like I said, this was for March 2026. And it says, hello, our beautiful family of witches. Here it is, our March Witch Casket, an enchanting casket filled with magical apothecary tools. Please read through this pamphlet so you can familiarize yourself with this month's items. Thank you so much for always tagging your social media posts so we can find and share them. We feel so appreciated when we see the time and creativity that goes into your magical creative pictures. We love seeing your casket items gracing your sacred spaces. Thank you for always making us feel so blessed to be doing what we do. Our April casket is well underway and we are working hard to make it extra enchanting for you. So in the last one, it said something, you know, kind of referencing possibly what they were going to do. And so I wonder what, you know, when they say enchanting, I'm really curious. And it says, until next time, be well, Deb and Ella. So says apothecary potion bottle is the first one, which I have inside the little pouch still. And it says, use this enchanting apothecary bottle to enshrine your magical herbs, potions, oils, brews, tinctures, or elixirs. Can also be used as a charm bottle. And then the acacia wood pestle and mortar here. Place your herbs in the mortar. Holding the mortar firmly, grind the round end of the pestle into the herbs and roll it against the mortar while applying firm pressure. Grind until you've reached your desired consistency. Grind clockwise to for attraction spells and counterclockwise for banishing spells. Lovingly crafted from acacia wood, known for its protective qualities. And then the apothecary labels. So a selection of beautiful labels to adorn your spell jars and bottles. Bewitching bottle clips. So like I said, that's on the bottle itself. Keep your charm bottles, potion, tinctures, and sacred herbs close at hand with this enchanting bottle clip, belt clip for wandering witches to carry a little magic wherever they roam. So that is really cool. I love that. Tweezers and dropping, they call it a pipette. And I said, I don't know, I think I just said dropper before. So, and then these, it says, bewitching set of tools, tweezers crafted from, this is actually sapele wood, for when you need to handle small leaves, herbs, crystals, etc. And a little dropping pipette for transferring small amounts of potions, tinctures, and other magical liquids. And like it said, that came in this little cute little pouch, which I absolutely adore. And then let's see, glass potion funnel, which I think is so neat. I've never seen a glass one. Any easy way to ensure that none of your magical liquid is spilled. Decant your potions, brews, elixirs into bottles easily with WitchCasket exclusive glass potion funnel designed by us and created especially for you. And then next page, Devil's Claw Root. So that was this here. And it says, use this magical root in spells and rituals for protection, banishing, or purification. Used to protect thresholds, dress, and circle candles. To add to charm bags and spell jars or in ritual baths. And then acorn spell crafting charm. Use this beautiful iron acorn charm to add strength to your charm bags or spell jars, or wear it as a simple charm for personal strength. Letting go spell powder kit. So that was all of these items here. Create a magical powder to help you let go. The magical package holds the following, which is a paper, basil, dandelion, lemon balm, and full instructions. Once created, you can use the powder as described on the instructions, or anoint candles and altar tools, or include in spell and rituals for letting go. And then Spell Bottles Parchment Scroll. So that's this one. This month's parchment is inscribed with enchanting spell bottles for abundance, courage, good fortune, happiness, healing, and psychic ability. Copy these into your grimoire or spell book, or simply place within its pages for future reflection. Framed, this scroll becomes a beautiful and meaningful adornment. Grace your space with both magic and intention. And then it says Apothecary Cabinet Magical Manifestation Art Print. Okay, so that they're calling it a cabinet. And it says, our in-house designer, Faye, has depicted the witchy apothecary cabinet of our dreams with this month's enchanting art print. The reverse of this art print has a dedicated space to note down your manifestations for the month. Once completed, you have a magical piece of artwork to display in your home or add to your book of shadows. So yeah, so that is our box. And then it says they have some feature highlights. So it tells you if you'd like to have your WitchCasket picture featured on the back, to let them know through different means. And then on the back of our pamphlet, and for marketing purposes, we will choose a few of the most enchanting and creative pictures each month to feature here. So there's that. So really cool. Love this box. So, so many favorites. I love the designs and stuff on the tweezers here. And then obviously, I mean, man, I can't even pick really. I love this mortar and pestle. I mean, I would have to say out of everything, I guess maybe this and the funnel are my favorite. Because I mean, I've never seen one like this and I really like it. And then to have the flat bottom for this will make it so much easier to grind up herbs. So I love that as well. Let me know in the comments what your favorite was. And if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe. And until next time, may the stars light your way and bless be.